What is up, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Random 2v2. This is going to be the 5th, 6th edition of the Upgrade Rush. I'm not quite sure how many we've done yet. Today, we are going to be going for the Sky Zerg Upgrade Rush. Most likely going to be Mass Mutas, of course, but if we're going to go up against, I don't know, any kind of air unit, we could also go for Mass Corruptors. But this one is going to be very exciting. I think this might actually be a very good strategy. For 2v2, legitimately. Because Mutas, in 2v2, they're already quite good, I think. The biggest problem is whether you can survive getting there, right? So, by doing the upgrade rush, even though it's more greedy, as we have noticed in the Terran editions, it's actually safer in some way. Because since you have the macro advantage of the upgrade rush, you don't have to go out and take another base as early, okay? So I'm just going to take the in base here. This is actually a very common strat for Zerg to do anyway on this map. Not to go for double spire, which is what I'm going to do. But to just take the back base. That allows you to skip every single unit. You can go up to a lair super fast. Now I am wondering whether I should take the corner bases or whether I should just be normal and take a regular third. Oh, it looks like we are getting cannon rushed. I mean, this honestly shouldn't be a problem, but... I mean, I guess we'll see, right? He could also try to... He's gonna steal the gas of a Zerg player. Okay, that is so funny, because that is like... Honestly, the worst thing you can do with your early probe, but I do want to play Mass Muta, so it's legitimately kind of annoying. I mean, I still don't think it's gonna do anything even against this build. I guess the only thing it's gonna do is that I'll have to... take the gases here first and make like 2 sets of Zerglings. That's about it. So we should find ourselves pretty strongly ahead. It doesn't seem... My teammate doesn't give a fork about this whatsoever, by the way. I mean, it's his buildings that are in trouble. He's going to lose 1 depot. Going to be a cannon over here. I think I'm just going to go help him, actually. I mean, if he's really not going to do anything about it, then I'll do it for him, to be honest. So let's see. I don't know how far... Actually, 3 drones is enough together with that thing. Here, let's get to... I think he killed the probe just now. Or no, he actually got close to killing it, but he didn't. Okay, so I'm making a couple of links. He kills the probe there. I'm just helping him with this cannon over here. That is a pylon, I believe. Yeah, exactly. So there you go. Okay. Not the scariest cannon rush we've ever played against, of course. Now, that seems to be some kind of marine rush at the same time. I can really save this overload for... Look at this. This is actually so nice. I would imagine... Trying to play games here. I can actually escape with this one, I think, if he's not paying attention well enough. Okay, so that is going to die. The assimilator. I didn't even need the gas yet, so it was indeed kind of a waste of money. And then I'm gonna hide the lair over here in the back. Now, I was making a cybercore now. That is obviously quite late. Lair is gonna go down. I'm gonna get the second gas instantly. I might need a third gas instantly as well, because I'm going to play double spire. They did buff the spire recently, if you guys remember, so it's a bit cheaper. So I think I might actually not have to. No, I think we're kind of chilling over here. What I do want to do is scout the Terran player. I think that's going to be ideal, because I want to know whether there's something I need to make defenses against. I didn't expect this episode to start with a cannon rush, but basically the ideas that I had was that I... could just make mass spines at the front and have like mass upgraded mutas flying around. That is the idea that I had in my head. Here, since we had this start, I'm not sure I need anything to defend, kind of depending on what my teammate's gonna do. Now I'm waiting for the lair to finish so I can make this an overseer instead. I feel like that will be nicer than flying in a low HP overlord here. I might as well use this one as well. Let me ping that for him. I'm actually gonna have the money for the double spire because... literally only because of that spire buff, by the way, which is freaking crazy. There's Stargate over there. Okay, since my teammate's scouting that one already, I'll just make sure to scout the other guy. This is gonna be very painful. Mr. Terran is gonna need to help him, otherwise he's gonna take an infinite amount of damage. Oh, he's gonna go for... Oh, it's mech. Okay, that could be a little scary. I think that guy's marines are out on the map somewhere, by the way. I think my teammate has somehow found an entrance into 2 players. Now, okay, yeah, there the mech units are gonna come back. He can kill that, by the way. Okay, good micro by the Terran player there. Oh, he's so unfortunate there because I don't know where he sent his marines, but he sent them somewhere. Oh, I was just about to use the opportunity to take corner bases, but that's not going to happen. Let me drop a changeling real quick. Okay, I mean, really, really, really good damage by my teammate, right? 100% amazing damage. I'm actually going to make 2 spines. I don't want to make a creep tumor yet, I think. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna do something so try-hard. You guys are gonna laugh at me for doing this. I'm just gonna, instead of just breaking this like a normal human being, I'm just gonna elevator out 2 drones. Now I'm gonna be... Oh, look at this. Double upgrade mutas, guys. It is beautiful. Now, I can only afford 4 mutas at the start, of course, but that is okay. Now, going up against mech is not the best case scenario for mass muta, for sure. But I still think it's gonna be perfectly fine. Yes. Very good trust. I like how he didn't say immediately that it was bad. It was more like... I am. I was gonna say, his first instinct wasn't to say it was bad. It was like, what? What are you doing? But then in the end, he did say it was bad. So I guess it is what it is. All right, so we're gonna go across with some mutas. Yeah, corner bases are... There's something over there. What was that? What did I see? Was that a drop? Oh, it's an oracle. Hey, that's not allowed. Okay. I mean, he's gonna see my... Can I actually kill that? Yo, how fast are these things? Hello? I can barely not kill it, right? It's so close. I mean, my teammate's gonna be chilling against that anyway. I don't want that oracle to do too much, so... Okay, teammate is gonna be okay against those units, probably. I don't think... I mean, I'm gonna help him, but he doesn't need it, honestly, so... It's perfectly fine. And he did a lot of damage, of course, keep that in mind. Let me just go ahead and snipe that cyclone for him. Now I can probably kill this pylon somewhat fast. Let's see. Can I actually... Barely not, right? Yeah, it's getting a little awkward. Just because these mutas fly forward. Really bad micro by me so far. It's funny what happened here to my mind, by the way. I could tell, like, I want to jump to the next task. So I wasn't entirely focused on actually doing this. So that's why the micro looked so terrible there. Hey, let me clean this up for him. Now, I have a lot of drones. I'm actually going to send these all the way to the freaking corner base because I'm a psychopath. Going to make 1,000,000 drones for that as well. Now, I do need money for the next upgrades. Actually, I'm going to make a spore per base as well. That's a good idea, I would say. Because the oracle sneaking in would be very, very painful. Okay, I'm going to make a queen over here. Make sure to get a spore there as well. I mean, I think I'm in a fantastic position to absolutely torture these guys for the rest of the game. So that I'm very happy with. Whether my teammate's happy with my build, that is a new question entirely. Okay, I'm going to go for the armor upgrades. This looks annoying, but it's actually not annoying at all. Because this is one of the most underrated... micro difficulties there is. I know if you ask a pro Zerg player, they would say, or yeah, if you ask a pro Zerg player, they would say this is really easy for the Protoss. But to be honest, you have to look at the Phoenixes all the time, and if you're like 1 little second late at clicking them away, your Phoenix already dies. So even though I know it's a tough matchup, theoretically, it's really freaking annoying for the Protoss. I'm gonna get my spines over here. 2-2 is on the way. Should probably get a couple spines here as well, just in case the cyclones find this. Like, I don't want to lose my base forever. And I think the best way for me to play this is really to just get, like, 10 gases, 100 drones. We have the map control now, so we are 100% chilling. He's going... Okay, that is nice. He's going for mass Vikings, which is really not the best thing to do, to be honest, against mass Mutalisk, but... Don't tell him, guys. Don't tell him. Here we go. I'm just going to drone this guy up. There we go. Actually, I should probably drone this up first because the gases are more taxed. Or, yeah, I need more gas than minerals, basically. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Now, what's actually a very logical thing to do at this point, by the way, is to just go for Corruptors. Right now, why I'm not going to go for Corruptors yet is because I'm just making use of my map control to get all my gases out. Quit with the freaking muta. This guy has... You're building into a counter? We're winning. Trust. Oh, that's the wrong chat. No worries, bro. I'm building into a counter, he says. I'm just trying to win the game. Relax, bro. Just get... You can get his popcorn if he wants. This is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Yeah, don't worry about a thing. All I need him to do is maybe make some tanks so he can kill the cyclones, and then I'm gonna be chilling. Now, I can make Corruptors. Let's see, I have 75 drones already. It's a big army. Oh, this is a nice opportunity here, actually. Let me help him with those pylons. That is a painful stasis ward. Let me just kill those pylons for him. There we go. Okay. Then I'm gonna get the next pylons as well. And now the fun is really gonna start because we are gonna be in a base trade, which is exactly where we want to be here. Now these mutas are gonna do pretty good against these phoenixes because look at this. These phoenixes should ravage my mutas completely, but because I have 2-2, it's actually working out quite well, which is amazing to see. Yeah. I'll probably pop these because they're on move command. There we go. Let's see if Mr. Guy has a turret. He doesn't have a turret. Actually, well, he has turrets up there, but not down here. I make a couple more spines over here. Dude, I can't believe... I've never seen Mutas be that good against Phoenixes, by the way. I don't know if he has just... I think he has just attack upgrades, probably, right? That's what I would imagine. I mean, he doesn't have a Phoenix left, so I can't tell. That's unfortunate. Normally wouldn't complain about that, but there you go. And this is where the Mutas are so good, and this is why I love making Mutas, because normally with Zerg, you're just kind of sitting back and reacting and doing this and that, you know what I mean? But when you play Mutas, you actually get the base trade if they move out. Like, Mutas are extremely good in base trades. I would say that almost every time the base trading is favorable for the Mutas, and it's just so much fun. Like, this base trading like this, I know it sounds crazy. This is a very normal occurrence for Mutas, I would say. And it's pretty much always good for the Muta player as well, which makes it even better. I'm just going to go ahead and take another base over here. I have these gases. And now I see this game, I can 100% tell that I should have... let me just kill this army for fun. No upgrades. Oh, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Goodbye, Mr. Terran Army. I know it looks like it's a counter, but it is absolutely not. Trust me, guys. There we go. The Terran army is dead. Hey, there's a freaking... How many kills does it have? 13. Yeah, that thing has been killing my drones all the time, which is annoying. See? Trust. Let's see if he's gonna... I'm rage baiting him a little bit, to be honest, at this point. You're welcome. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Venom, but I had to do it to you. Let me target down these pylons. Hey, I've completely forgot that you needed a high for 3-3, by the way. For some reason in my head, you only needed the Spire, but you need the high for 3-3, so that's good to know. So, okay. Thoughts on the first game? It is definitely difficult at the start. So maybe this map is not the best because, first of all, I want a map where I can take the corner bases a little easier. Here, it's very awkward because it's very likely they attack and it's kind of a narrow area to get your drones out, right? So maybe a different map would be better. Also, I think I would prefer a map where I can just make a bunch of spines at the front. Like this time, my teammate, like he did a lot of damage, but then he didn't make that much to defend. And then I would have preferred having spines at the front, but here it's kind of awkward because if I spread creep here, I'm blocking his buildings right away, right? So maybe I would have preferred a map where the natural entrance is further away, not down a ramp. I could put a creep tumor, make a lot of spines over here, and then I can comfortably make mutas. But very happy that the base trade worked the first time. It was a crushing defeat as well. I don't know if you guys felt like it was close, but I have 33 mutas left and they have 4 units and 16 probes. So this was a very convincing W. Love the mutas already. Let's go to game number 2. Okay, game number 2 is with a Protoss player with a Zerg portrait. Almost tricked me there even. Against a random and a Zerg. Now I think Zerg by far is what I want to play against the least. I think I remember this guy's name. We probably played against him before in one of these episodes. Maybe the... what was that? Maybe when I was trying the 2v2 upgrade rush for the first time. I think that's probably what it is. Now, Zergs can link flood, and I really, with this build, I mean, I just genuinely, I don't think I want to spend any larva on not a drone, or I feel like the build becomes so much worse. Just for full clarity here, I know the build looks strong game number 1. Ideally, if you do this, I think you really want to have a partner, right? Like, not play with a random player, I mean. Just actually play with someone that can help you. Like, for example, you could play with a Terran, and you can tell him to just build Hellions, right? That should also be a really good start already. Protoss player could go for Oracle, maybe like Stasis Wards and stuff. I want to make Mutas. Okay, I mean, so far, so good. You know, when sometimes people start communicating so nicely. Oh, okay. Okay. Very nice. I mean, I actually don't want him to. I want him to keep us alive instead. But I've become a little more scared with... Or not scared, just... what's the word? Maybe like apprehensive or something with communication. Because sometimes they start so nice. And then I tell them my build. And they're like, no! Absolutely not, you dumbass. Like, oh, okay. Never mind then. What would I want them to do? I'm not even sure. I think Stargate would really be the best. Nah, just keep us alive, brother. I will have enough gas. Oh, this map is nice for corner bases, by the way. Love that. Okay, that's a very fast base, by the way. And that's a misplaced pylon, sadly for him. Why is it misplaced, you would ask? Because now, yeah, the cybercore doesn't fit here. He can build it here, but then it's not a wall. Ooh, okay, Yeah, this is a bit of a problem, because I can help him with spines, but if I creep the front... well, he can't build stuff, so that's a problem, right? He's gonna go for a forge, like that. It was Zerg random, right? Wasn't it? Zerg random, yeah, okay. Yeah, Baneling Bust on this pylon would be Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's some Zerg cheeses that are salivating already looking at this wall. This, oh man, a Bailing Buzz would go incredibly hard against that, sadly. Let's see. There's no hatchery over here. What are these Mr. guys doing? That's what I'm wondering about. I could theoretically make one creep tumor like here-ish, and then use it to spread creep enough that I can put a spine here. Oh god, the Bailing. Please do not Bailing Bust. I will cry. Also, I haven't seen any... Where are these guys? Did they spawn? What the heck is going on here? This is a Protoss. He's not building anything. Okay, the Zerg player is... Wait, is he... This guy doesn't have anything. He did make probes. Proxy, it's a proxy gate, right? Or is he just... Yeah, it has to be, no? If this is not a proxy gate, I don't know what the hell he's doing, because he doesn't have gas. Yeah, I'm gonna... Actually, wait, I didn't need creep spread. Look at that. It's very nice. Okay. Unless he's taking hidden bases as well, this has to be... please wall it off! Okay, well... I don't know, actually. I feel like this should be holdable, to be honest. Maybe I'm on crack cocaine, but I think this should be holdable. I'm gonna make one of these over here. Queen is distracted. Oh, wait. Oh, that's really nice. Look at this. He tried to attack the pylon, which you would think is a good move, but he didn't actually have enough DPS to get it. Now, let's run this queen around a little bit until the spine saves it. Didn't actually need that drone pool, I think, but that's okay. There's a couple queens here. I think my teammate's doing really good here, by the way, guys. I think he's actually doing fantastic. I think we're going to be able to defend this very, very nicely. Oh, he does have a link speed, though. That could be a bit of a problem. They're definitely very cheesy over here. That is for sure. Maybe I'll put a creep tumor over here. I don't want to go too far from my creep. That would be a bit of a problem. Exactly. Okay, nice. He's fighting into the spines now. That's exactly what we want. Then I can pull a couple workers over here. I'm actually trying to lose the workers and not the spines, because I think that's the way that I would be able to defend this. Here we go. Okay, so the spines are going to stay alive. Those links are going to die as well. I think he was targeting the spine there for a second as well. Okay, so this spine is going to get up. Teammate looks pretty alive. Well, I'm going to say that very, very carefully. Okay, he's gonna wall it off now. That is nice. Yeah, I don't have a queen, so I can't... I think I'm just gonna have to make a spire here, to be honest. I'm gonna go for the one spire. Bait that... No, you can't lose the zealot right now. Oh, losing that zealot is pain. That is pure pain. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to play this in a completely idiotic way. I am going to have to make spines in my main base and then try to defend this with one base muta, basically. That is the plan. Actually, okay. I could block that with evos. The moment I have to, I can do that. I'm actually... Yeah, sorry, Mr. Guy. I'm gonna have to do this. I know it looks incredibly selfish, but I just have to. Okay, those Zerglings would destroy the spines. So I think I'm really just gonna have to defend this by, yeah, only thinking about myself, sadly enough. And then, yeah, okay, that's a really good run, by the way. Running over here. Now you attack with the drones. Oh, nice. He clicked them on the spine. I love that. Look at the micro by Mr. Guy. Then I'm going to do some micro as well. Try to make sure to save the drones. Yeah, really good micro there by Mr. Guy. Love that. Okay, beautiful. Now, I think more and more spines are going to be good. And then I'm just going to need a couple Mutalisks. The Zerg is still making mass links, guys. Look at this. He's still making mass links. My teammate was able to warp in one Zealot, which is quite nice. Okay. Can I... Oh, man, he got so close to actually running away with that. Okay, Evo chamber over here. 3 mutas are on the way. Gonna make another Evo over here, I think. Well, I kind of want that gas as well. Now, we'll make the Evo. Let's not be greedy. I'm gonna try to long distance mine from this gas. Because I think it's genuinely the only thing I can do, to be honest. Maybe make another Evo. Can I? I need these gases, though. That is a bit of the problem. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna make an Evo over here. Okay, the mutas are here now. Make an Evo over here as well. There's a bunch of Banelings. The Banelings are gonna blow up a lot of stuff, but not gonna get every single spine. Oh, well, did actually get that one in the main base. He gave me his gas, which is really, really, really nice. He's trying to kill my Spire, which I actually don't mind very much. I think now I can kill this one. Okay, there we go. So I got a lot of mutas on the way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill as many units as possible here. Teammate leaves, completely understandable, because he's pretty much gone, right? Actually, wait. Can I... quickly make another spire? I think I can. Here we go, before the lair dies. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna kill as many units here as I can. And then, the moment the next muta spot, which is right now, we go straight across the map and we try to make some legendary magic happen. That is the plan. Okay, here we go. Probably take this gas as well, mostly for the future. I mean, obviously I can't use it yet because that Evo is on the way. I'm gonna make another spine over here. Okay, now we need to kill the Zerg. That is the 100% thing. If the Zerg has too many spores, that's going to be problematic. We can kill the Zerg if he doesn't have spores. Let's see. Yeah, he does have... Oh, no! 0 drones, guys! 0 drones on that. He does have a good amount. Okay, let me just make sure to attack the Protoss first of all. Then let's see. He's making cannon now. I think I should be able to kill those cannons, to be honest. Here we go. Let's pull this Muta away real quick. Then we fight 1 cannon at a time. There we go. This one should die pretty smoothly. I'm going to lose a Muta. Barely not, actually. Impressively enough. There we go. Let's micro those away. Now, the next Spire is going to finish. Let's make a Queen as well. He could make Banelings and Omi here. Okay, so the Protoss is pretty much dead. I think... Are those Banelings on the minimap? They are Banelings, sadly, for me. Okay, so I'm going to have to run away with a couple of my drones. We're actually going to keep Spines alive, guys. We're keeping Spines alive here somehow. I'm going to be able to make a couple more Mutas. Maybe I can drop another Evo if I'm fast enough. Let's see. Let's get that Evo. Target down that Baneling. We are going to get that Baneling as well. Yeah, look at this. Oh, this is so awesome. He's gonna... Yeah, he can't actually get through here. Does he have a Spore over here? He does not. So I'm going to be able to kill a couple drones over here. Here we go. The Spines are staying alive for now, guys. This is absolutely epic. There's still no drones on Mr. Guy's base. Let's make sure there's no freaking hidden probes that I missed, right? That would be very annoying for me. Yeah, there are a couple probes here. Let's make sure to eliminate him from the game once again. I now have 13 Mutalisks. I have fewer drones than the Zerg, that is for sure. Maybe I can bait out the Queens. That really wouldn't be such a bad... Here we go. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to fight the Queens here. I'm going to target one that has the most transfuses. There we go. If he doesn't get the transfused... Oh, that is beautiful. We're going to get that Queen. Oh, don't want to lose against that Spore. Of course, Spore had a little more range than I had anticipated, so we get another Queen over here. I have to build a Queen myself as well. I don't have a... oh, that's actually funny. No! Please. Oh my goodness. I don't have a spawning pool. So I can't make freaking Lings. Or a Spore. Here, let me make a spawning pool now. What can I do with these? That is a question. I mean, they regenerate very nicely. Should be able to kill a bunch of drones with the glaives on these, please. Let's not lose that low HP Muta right there. That would be suboptimal if we did. I think I want to go for the hatchery, actually. I think the hatchery is the nicest thing I can kill, probably. Yeah, might as well get this... Wait, guys, if we kill the pool, he can't... Oh, that's a free Queen. There we go. Let's get that Queen over here. Okay, very... Oh, wasn't a free Queen, actually. We lost the Muta for that. Guys, if I kill his spawning pool... We can kill that Queen with the bounce, maybe. Let's see, go in real fast. It's very greedy. There we go. He's remaking the spawning pool now. Ooh, this is a game and a half, guys. Now, the Protoss still doesn't have anything, I believe. I'm going to recheck again, because I don't want him to accidentally be alive. Let's see, he's... Yeah, might as well. I don't know why he's... Does he have a hidden base, guys? Why else would he be... Oh, wait. The Zerg is giving him money? Or he has a hidden... Why does he have 5? You can't even afford that on one base, my guy. Huh. Okay. I mean, my camera hotkeys are completely messed up because, I mean, obviously, it speaks for itself, right? There's a Stalker over here. I hope he didn't manage to make any others. Look at this. Oh, that is such nice for me. Because now he actually used so many resources on that, I believe. Now I'm going to get link speed here. This is going to be a very tricky move. Let's see. He does have 1 pylon at home, so he technically could have been warping it at home as well. Okay. So we're going to kill that, and then I'm going to scout for the hidden bases, and then I'm going to go across the map again. That is the idea. Actually, a couple zealots over here. Might as well get those killed. Now I'm going to... Oh, he does have a hidden base. Multiple hidden bases, actually. Okay, let me try to make sure to go and kill those. Now, at this point, the upgrade rush is obviously completely out the window, but somehow I don't think you guys are going to blame me for this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's kill the pros over here. It's going to be very nice to kill those. It really doesn't seem like he has a lot, right? Because he only had 2 stalkers over there, so he must have not been mining from this for too long. Okay, I'm just gonna mass up links for a little bit. I think that is the right idea. Okay, there's a couple links over here. Let me try to attack those. Here we go. Oh, actually, he didn't have that base. That is very, very nice. Okay, I thought he would have had that base by now. Oh my goodness! Oh, that was almost a legendary tier save, though. Oh, another hidden base. Wait, I'm gonna go over the pylon here. I think we have to. Okay, then I'm just gonna send my links across the map. Pylon's gonna die. Man, we are making some freaking magic happen this game. This is actually incredible, to be honest. We are really making freaking Omega magic happen this game. There's a couple Banelings morphing here. That is kind of what I was expecting, to be honest. Then the links are gonna grow across the map. Mutas are gonna scout over there. I don't know what I can afford. Okay, there's a couple of units here. Let's see, Muta actually has to check for those. Okay, Mutas are coming back. So if I can kill the Lynx comfortably enough, look at this. Yeah, the Lynx are gonna die. Then maybe I can send a couple Lynx to that base. Okay, I need all my Lynx here actually at this point. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for a run-by. And then, look at this. Yeah, he's going to have to fight out here against the Mutas. He does not want that, guys. He doesn't want to fight over here for sure. Do not fight against that, okay? Is that a Spire that he was building? I think he might have been building a Spire. Okay, we're going to fight over here. This is perhaps a brave fight to take. I'm not quite sure. Really depends on how good the transfuses are. He is transfusing them very, very well so far, unfortunately for me. Gonna have to keep injecting and going across the map. Okay, so far so good. He's actually making roaches, interestingly enough. Let me try to target down those roaches real quick. Okay, I mean, they're not going to die very quick. That is the problem, right? I say real quick, they're not going to die very quick. Oh, it's actually not a Spire. It was a Hydra then over there. Okay, yeah, I think, honestly, they have enough resources to kill me now. Oh, man. This would have been the freaking most legendary dub of, like, my entire freaking YouTube career, I think. This would have been so crazy. But I think, in the end, they are still going to have enough. I hope he didn't rebuild that pylon, by the way. That would be a little bit annoying. Now, let me target down this pylon. Okay, he's currently... Oh, actually, he does have that stuff over here. Looks like he did rebuild that pylon, indeed. Let me depower those real quick. I mean, I am making so much happen. It's honestly ridiculous. Okay, like, it's genuinely a little ridiculous what I've been able to do this game. But I think we are going to have to call GG at some point. Let's see. Okay, this base is going to die for sure. He actually chrono boosted that Nexus, funnily enough. Is there something I can do to win? I'm really trying to think of just simply what the best play here is, right? I think making Mutas is definitely the best play. Hydras are not that good against Mutas, by the way. Hydras are okay against Mutas, but... Oh, he's actually... Looks like he wants to go for some kind of attack. Maybe we can kill his entire army then. I think there might be a chance for that. I don't know where his army is exactly. Or maybe it was just the one... Oh, look at that. Okay. Do we have a chance at that? I think we kind of do. I mean, it's very close. I don't know if he has an upgrade. Oh, no, it's actually a couple too many Hydras, right? I mean, we might kill the Hydras, we might not, but in any case, it's not going to be efficient enough. Here we go. This is a really good attack with the Lynx, by the way, because the Lynx are on the Hydras. Look at that. The Hydras are attacking the Lynx, but we are going to have to call GG. And oh my goodness, guys, if we won this game... No exaggeration, it might have been the biggest, or I think it would have been the biggest win of my YouTube career. I felt like I was playing like one base against freaking 5. Look at the mini-map here. Look at the mini-map of this, okay? And this was when it was already starting to look a little better. This is what it looked like when they were attacking my main base, okay? Zerg has 3 bases. Protoss has 2 bases. He has 5 gateways. Oh my, oh god. I mean, I'm very proud of what I managed to do here. Sadly, we barely don't get the dub. Maybe... If this hatchery would have survived, for example, somehow, obviously, it would have been able to. But maybe if I had one more hatchery, I think we might have been able to win. Because then we could make enough mutas to deny this 3rd base. The Zerg is going to have a hard time ever teching up. Yeah, the problem is just that the spores are so good against mutas. I don't know if you guys ever try to fight spores with mutas. You cannot fight 2 spores with 10 mutas, okay? You really don't want to. So, sadly, the Zerg was a little bit too good. We did do so much damage against the Protoss, but barely not. Amazing game number 2, even if we didn't get the upgrade rush going. Let's go to game number 3. Game number 3 is with a Zerg that likes making drones, apparently, against a Terran called Reaper Rush and a Protoss. Now, this has to be the best map that we could possibly have for the Mutalisk Rush. Now, obviously, it's always just going to depend on the strategy and stuff, how it goes. Now, really, just based on my opponent's name, he likes building drones. If you're wondering why, that is the hotkeys for making 1,000,000 drones, basically. SDDD, so I imagine that's what he wants to do. I will go Spire. I'm actually going to say Spire. I forgot to say my Overlord. I was so focused on analyzing my teammates' names and stuff that I forgot to say my Overlord across. Spire is the more important word here than Mutas, because Protoss Terran is known for Phoenix play. Okay? And if it's like straight up Phoenix, not like in the first game, but like straight up Phoenix, I think you have to make Corruptors. In fact, it's really good to make Corruptors. It's not like a you have to do it unfortunately kind of thing. No, it's actually good, okay? In the 2v2 circuit, the tournament circuit that I've been hosting, we have seen that if you play against a Zerg, if you go for mass Phoenixes, you have to be extremely careful. Because if you're going to go up against mass Corruptor, more often than not, the Zerg is actually going to win out on that. Because the transition from Phoenixes is carriers, which are also bad against Corruptors. So it's pretty tough. Like, you really need to do stuff early. If you wait for too long, it gets difficult. Now, on this map, I mean, we're double Zerg. We're going to have double Queens. I feel like we should be able to defend a good amount of stuff. And because we have double Overlords, we should be able to scout absolutely everything. So, I guess we'll see. I feel like this has to be a pretty good map for double Zerg here. Now, it really depends on whether the chokes for the pushes are difficult to defend, right? Like, Zerg needs a lot of space. The more open it is, the better it is for Zerg, and this map is not that open, so it's more about the size and then like the, you know, close by air being good for spires, basically, and then the fact that we can defend the front with 2 queens. Or, well, 4 queens ideally, but I wouldn't expect him to send his queens down. I think I will do it based on what I scout. Maybe I won't, but I guess we'll see. Now, I could also go for the instant lair, by the way. You guys might have thought of that as well, because I do have 100 gas. Could skip a queen to go for the lair, but I do think I prefer having the 2 queens, because queens are just really good at defending, like you just need them, right? The last game was really epic also because I had queens that could help with the defending the wall. Otherwise, that would have been an absolute disaster instantly, right? So, okay. Now, I could go for a hidden base. I could also just take the normal third here. I kind of like that, actually. I'm just going to take the normal third, and then we're going to turn this into like a little bit more of a 3-hatch muta, and then we just hope that we're not getting cheesed too viciously, right? That is basically the plan. And since I have a Zerg teammate, I can spread creep. Man, what, guys? Seriously? Since when am I happy about spreading creep? I mean, it's actually been happening, right? Slowly but surely, guys, I'm becoming a freaking creep spreader. Ew. Disgusting. How could I? It's good, though. Oh, that's good. Okay. I was afraid that it was already, like, super fast 2 Hellion or something. I did see something else come across the map. I want to guess that it was probably in a depth. It's an SCV. Okay. Maybe out there toward the front. I'm just going to sack this Overlord, see what I can find. Do need another gas. I did start 2 sets of Zerglings just now. Sentry Stalker. That is pretty nice to see. Oh, it is going to be a lot of Reapers. Okay. Yeah, you know what? On this map, I think we can totally just go for a spine defense, though. Right? If we just put this queens on the front. Oh, there's a little cliff here. I didn't actually notice that. That's a little bit of an annoying cliff. Okay, good damage there for sure. Okay. Oh, that was not intentional. The first Overlord was, the second one wasn't. I did make a backup Overlord already, though, because I know myself, so it's all good. Okay, so I got the 2 spines over here. Then I guess I'm going to try to put a creep tumor down here. Oh, he's going to kill that spine. Yeah, teammate's not... Ooh. Oh, that's unfortunate they targeted it. That was well done by him. Okay, Spire is going to come down now. Queen's really good at the defense. I wish he would... Please, my friend, send the queens to the front. Can I... Please? No, I mean, okay, I'm just gonna stop. I mean, this spine is mostly for him, by the way, because I'm on the right side, so it's like, he's gonna try to target it again, probably. Let's see, do I have a transfuse yet? I do have 1 transfuse, okay. Now, I don't think we saw what Mr. Protoss was up to. Okay, we take the queens together. Here we go. As long as we have the queens together, we're chilling. Oh, he got a couple links. He could go for that, because they're kind of low HP already. Doesn't seem like he wants to. Okay, now it has calmed down a bit. I think we are in a good enough position that I can go for the double spire now, right? Didn't want to make it instantly because I wasn't sure if I needed to defend something viciously. But now I think we can go for the double spire. Okay, I am missing some injects, but honestly at the start you can't really afford it anyway. I did see Reapers over here. If my teammate has enough links, he can easily help me with that, by the way. Okay. Let's see, make sure I don't get grenaded out. I don't want to lose... Oh, yes, 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 yes! No, where are you going? That's the wrong way! No! Where did he go? Dude! Please! Oh, man. I mean, we still got him, but I feel like that was gonna be the most satisfying moment of the freaking episode. And then he just like... just standing in the corner somewhere. Oh, man. Oh, well, we got them in the end. That was extremely good for us, by the way. I didn't even lose a couple drones. It was extremely, extremely good, but... oh, no, I would have loved to see that surround come into play. After being tortured by Reapers, you know, I know what it's like to torture people with Reapers, so I also know how happy they must be when they get to catch them. And I was anticipating the dopamine hit there, but sadly did not arrive. Now I have 4 mutas. I'm actually going to send those across right away. It's not that many. It's more... I'm just going to test out the waters while saturating my next base. That's the plan that I have, right? I think I could... Should I get a spore per base? I just will. I'm not sure if I need spines. I'm gonna take these gases now as well. I know I have a lot of gas, but trust me, you guys have seen it in game number 1, you run out of gas pretty fast, so... Turret bio. Okay, I mean, we obviously kind of already knew that. Hey, I just realized that guy's name is Reaper Rush, and I didn't even give it a thought. That's pretty funny. Okay. So the Terran player protected himself, but I think the Protoss player figured that I would attack the Terran instead, so he didn't actually make that much himself. There's even more Reapers out here. Oh, that's a really good amount of damage. I can ping that for my ally just in case he has any units. You If he doesn't, then that's okay. Let's make sure to snipe this tank. It's going to be a nice pickup for my teammate later. As long as I don't lose the base, I'm fine, honestly. I have barely not enough drones to saturate the gas. Okay, got another Muta coming out. Here we go. Yeah, beautiful. Not again. Yo, he paid attention this time. Let's go. Gonna be able to save the queen as well. Yeah, that was great. Teammate is really making some good moves here, guys, for sure. I know it was a bit of an awkward moment there earlier with the Lynx, but, I mean, he killed a lot of Reapers. Oh, this as well. We can kill all of those. We can kill all of those. Let's go. Yeah, this is beautiful for us. This is really beautiful. Because he can't run away because there's Mutas. Like, he doesn't look like he has Blink, by the way. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna have to recall. Oh, that's nice. I thought he would be able to blink away. He didn't actually have Blink, by the way, so that's interesting. But because of the Mutas, he wouldn't be able to, because the Mutas can obviously ignore terrain and stuff, right? So, all right, beautiful play so far. Now, I'm gonna go for the 2-2 here. It does look like we are playing the game where we're gonna be able to make 3-3. So, that looks quite promising for us. They have been annoyingly attacking me so far. Now, I feel like we are in such a good position now, by the way. I think... Honestly, I don't think we should be able to lose from here, just because the Mutas are going to go pretty much uncountered. That is a really good defense, though. I'm actually going to split them up. I think that is the right way to use the Mutas. Now, let's get that infestation pit that I was talking about before. And this is why you want to split up the Mutas, because he used all of his reinforcements to go help with the Lynx, and then the Mutas just can torture them forever. And this is when the Mutas... Like, look on this map. The Mutas can fly everywhere. You can't really stop them. Like, it's too much. Turret just gets one shot, basically. Like, it just doesn't do anything, right? Okay, let's go for a thingy over here. Then, could I... 1-1? I want to see it. 1-1 Mutas, guys. Marines are really bad when they're down in upgrades. Yeah, it's not even close, actually. Wow, the Mutas, man, they're popping off. Yeah, on this map, legitimately, I love this strat. This is so good on this map. I'm gonna make a couple spines. Actually, I missed one of them. Just in case they show up with something. I need, like... a little bit of time to be able to deal with it. Now I can go for the hive, and that's going to lead into my 3-3. It's definitely better, by the way, to just not make that many bases and just rush the 6 gas and then the 8 gas after you saturate it, I think. Because this really feels pretty nice. I think this feels great. Probably, I stopped spreading creep completely. Because I only wanted it for that spine. But actually, spreading creep with Mutas is pretty good usually, because you're going to use links and stuff, and you want map control. You want to be as fast as possible to the base trade. In my case, I'm not planning on making anything else besides Mutas, so I don't really care. I think I can actually kill all of this too. Maybe not... I mean, honestly, I could kill those Stalkers, but it's a little inefficient, so I'm not going to do it. I want to keep my Muta ball alive. And also, the more annoying I am with these Mutas, the more my teammate just gets to vibe out and do whatever the heck he wants, right? So, that's obviously nice. I think I do want a bunch of spines at my 4th base. Okay, like the thing is, at this point, the turrets just don't do anything anymore. If you get this many Mutas, you can just click down the turret and kill the SCVs, and it's like, it becomes a real nightmare for the Terran. At that point, you want Thors, or Phoenixes, right, from the Protoss, but from a Terran POV, you definitely want Thors. I'm not even sure, do I need queens? I'm not sure I need queens, to be honest, guys. Is that lurkers? Yes, lurkers already. Yeah, this is what I mean. He just gets to do whatever the heck he wants. Now, 3-3 is going to be on the way soon, making +3 attack now. Dude, the armor on the Mutas is actually very nice, by the way, against the Marines. Very, very nice. Now we're going to start +3 attack. Let's saturate my gases over here. +3 attack has started. There we go. I guess I should... I don't even know if I want to saturate that base. Yeah, look. He's making more turrets, but it's like... it's just painful, you know? Here, let's kill this one. Already killed 5 turrets. He has so many turrets, but I just don't care. Look, he's losing all of his SCVs by repairing that thing. Now what we can do here, is we can get a little snipe on the engineering bay. That is so annoying for him. He wants to catch up in upgrades. Keep in mind, 2-2 Mutas against these Marines are also going to be really, really good. Now, it is a lot. I don't think I want to take that trade just yet. So we're gonna fly away and harass the next base over here. Oh, let's get another base here. Map control, or taking as many bases as you can, very, very important with Muta. So I could have done better at that. Now here, I'm not necessarily fighting the cannons here. I just want to kill the probes. That's why I'm hold positioning right there. Look at this. Oh my goodness, he's losing so many probes. And the Marine guy is just running after me, but all he can do is really just stim, but he can't catch me. So that is such a frustrating game for the Terran to play. I'm actually going to go past, even though I might... Oh, never mind. +2 armor, I guess. Might lose a Muta for it. Really just to be as annoying as possible. Keep him home for as long as possible. You see, like he's just all he's doing right now is just stimming after me and damaging his own units because that's all he can do. Like there's nothing else he really can do. Probably should have taken a base on their side of the map as well at some point. That would have been very nice. There we go. Let's kill a bunch of SCVs. Probably could target the SCVs instead as well. Could make, you know what? I'm gonna make even more spines, I think, just in case we get attacked later. There we go. Let's get a bunch of spines over here. We replenish those drones instantly. And then we just try to keep attacking forever. Yeah, this really is big torture. I mean, if you want to play this like super properly, I think what you would do is you would get some melee upgrades as well. And you would start going into Ultralisk. That's pretty much how you close the game against someone who only has Marines. You just go for the Ultralisk. Yeah, stimming the Marines again. But you need so many. You actually need so many. And you just can't have them everywhere. Can kill. Look at that. Addon almost gets freaking one shot. Gas dies. Look at the HP of his guys. Like, I have not even really shot those, I think. Look at this. He just has to keep stimming because there's nothing else he can do. This is such torture for him. Even, by the way, getting Thors here wouldn't be that great because they're just too slow. That's gonna... Wait, I have +3 attack? Yeah, I do. Look at that. Oh my goodness, the damage! For +3 attack Mutas. Look at this CC. Oh, wait, that is crazy. +3 attack Mutas, guys. I don't know if you guys have seen it before, but it's insane. I can also just target the Medivacs. There we go. He was trying to catch me, but instead he got caught. Let's see, what are the upgrades? 3-3 against 2-1. Actually, I'll take it. I know Marines are counter to Mutas, supposedly, but 3-3 Mutas. All the Marines are gone already. And did I even lose supply? Can I fight this too? Now it's all... Look at... This is actually insane now. The reason why attack upgrades are so good against Mutas, by the way, is because the glaive bounces, right? So you do more damage. Now we do a little bit of micro over there. Nothing special. Even the Archons just... This is disgusting, guys. This is legitimately disgusting. Now, I'm not sure... Actually, I can probably do it. I was going to say, I'm not sure I want to fight against Marine and Archon combined. Wow. Okay, 13:37. Perfect game time for my OG gamers out there. Like, wasn't this amazing? Look, wait. He was like... I gotta try this. He was playing melee upgrades, rage upgrade, lurkers, but he's like, oh my goodness, I gotta try this, guys. This was awesome. Skyzerg upgrade rush. Can you guys believe it? They are so freaking strong. I think this strategy could legitimately be decent. Obviously, if you play at the highest level, I would say you probably have to get a faster third and a slightly later layer so your economy is good. Because if they counter this perfectly, let's say they go 2 Stargate Phoenix right away, I know you can go into Corruptors, but I think the start might be a little too slow for you in that case. But really, guys, for the ladder, if you play maps like this, or Fields of Death, for example, where it's really enormous maps, where it's easy to defend, I think this is actually insane. Like, I just tortured them to death. There's no CC over here, no Nexus over here. These bases were completely dead. I killed Marine Archon without losing any Mutas, honestly. 39 Mutas left with 3-3. They had 2-1 and 2-1. Absolutely beautiful game. And I really, really love this episode. And I hope you guys did as well. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. And I see you all for the next one. Adios.